Constant of proportionality given a situation. I'd like you to pause the video and write down this situation. Maya has a lemonade stand. In her first hour of business, she had sold 9 cups and had made $4.50. Determine the constant of proportionality and explain what it means in this situation. So write this down and see if you can determine the constant of proportionality. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set up a table and I'm going to write in my rate 9 cups for $4.50. So I want you to recall that to find the constant of proportionality, in class we talked about using the equation K equals the change in Y over the change in X. However, in this situation, we only have one rate so far. We have 9 cups to $4.50. So what I want to point out is that you don't actually have to have the change in Y over the change in X. When you compare the change in Y to the change in X, you're really looking for the constant rate of change. But in this situation, all we have to do is take our Y and divide it by our X. So what we're going to do is take $4.50 and divide it by 9, and that should give us our constant. So when we take $4.50 and divide it by 9, we get 50 cents. So our constant of proportionality is 50 cents. Now let's look at it as if we were looking for the unit rate. How do we find the price of 1 cup? We're going to divide by 9 and divide by 9. And isn't that what we just did right here? Finding our unit rate is just dividing your Y by your X. So $4.50 divided by 9 is 50 cents. So our unit rate is 50 cents. In other words, our constant of proportionality is 50 cents. And what that means is for every cup that she sells, she makes 50 cents. If we were to graph this, we would see that as cups increase by $1, dollars increase by 50 cents. So that's how you would explain the constant of proportionality. So rewind and watch the video as many times as you need to understand this concept, because you will see problems like this again on a quiz.